going on, mortals? Mortal T! Yeah. And if you didn't know already, an update for the PC did drop that fixed a lot of stuff, and it added some things as well. And there's only one thing that I want to cover, and you probably already know what it is by the title and the thumbnail of this friggin' video. But anyway, first, mortals, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also you can follow me on Twitter at @_mortal_T. I think I fucked that up, but never well. But anyway, yeah. So in the PC patch notes, this is what they added 2.6.5, and the first thing basically is Tameable Titanoboas. Now, if you mortals don't know what's actually in this update, you can go and check out the patch notes on survivetheark.com. But I wanted to cover the Tameable Titanoboas because not a lot of people are going to know how to tame them. There's been guesses and everything else about it, but I'm gonna go over what they actually take to tame and the best way to tame them. Now, I will be doing a proper how to tame video on my channel. If you don't know what how to tame is, it is a series that I have started to cover all the tameable dinos in Ark. Go and check that series out if you need any help with taming any of the dinos. But I just wanted to cover how to tame the Titanoboas in this video for PC players mostly. Then if people on console also watch this, they'll know when this update drops for console, they'll know how to tame a Titanoboa without the video that I'm going to do after this. But anyway, so we are on the what is it, Ark Wiki, or basically this Gamepedia, and this is where most of the information is stored about all the dinos I can find, and this is a site I always use. It's got spawn codes, it's got everything. So at the moment, I don't think they have updated this properly, because there are a couple of things. One, they have changed that it is now tameable. Two, they haven't actually put what its favourite food is, or what its favourite kibble, if it's got any kibble. It hasn't got any of that, which it usually has in this bit right here, which is unfortunate, because that's, like I said, it's what they usually have. And that's it. And it's got this little bit here. It says, yes, they are immune to torpor, so it's probably impossible to knock them out. And it says it's convinced that the Titanoboa is not tameable. So they haven't updated that bit on the actual dossier. This is part of the original dossier. But yeah, they haven't updated that. But if we scroll all the way down most of this page, we actually come across the foods that it is tameable by. Now, this is definitely a different mechanic. Because it's not normal foods. It is, as you can see here, all eggs have to be fertilized. Non-fertilized eggs will not work. This is how you tame the Titanoboas. It is by fertilized dinosaur eggs, which is a really cool mechanic. I don't think that you have to passive tame these. I literally think you drop them on the floor near them. They'll come up and eat it, and I think that is the way that you'll get it. Yeah, it literally says here, the Titanoboa will attack the egg and eat it, gaining taming process. Cool. Now, obviously, there is loads and loads of different types of eggs in Ark. So, Ouija eggs are going to be like, I don't know what to say, the most effective, more than anything. And we got a list of them here. When they say this is just for a level 1, that the Giganotosaurus eggs are going to be the most effective for taming Titanoboas. Now, this is only for a level 1. 6 fertilized Giganotosaurus eggs for a level 1 tame? Are you kidding me? Now, just keep in mind, this is all for official servers. This is where I get my information from. So this is just for a level 1. Now we can scroll down all the way to a level 150. 41 Giga eggs. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And we got Bronto eggs, Allosaur eggs. It goes down basically to the smallest eggs. I don't think they're the smallest. The Archaeopteryx eggs, I do not think they are the smallest. I may be wrong, but 242 fertilized Archaeopteryx eggs. That's a lot of goddamn breeding that you've got to do to store these up. That's a lot. So if we scroll further down, we've actually got some kind of guide of what eggs are best and what they actually do. So Giganotosaurus eggs provides 900 food. 900 goddamn food. That's a lot. And that's the only egg of its kind that will provide that much of food. Then we go down to Bronto eggs and Dilo eggs, which provide 750 food. Then we go down as well, and we got we've got Quetzal eggs. Now Quetzal eggs are pretty darn big, to be fair, and Rex eggs are as well. But they only provide 600 food. And then we've got a guide of all the other eggs in Ark. Like I said, there is an absolute ton of eggs, and I'm pretty sure this covers every single egg. We've even got thorny dragon eggs, and that's on Scorched Earth. Yeah, even Wyvern eggs. They've got Wyvern eggs, which only provide 262.5 food. Holy crap! Now I thought they would have been a good source because they're actually pretty big, and it's Wyverns, like. But no. So yeah, these are, so you can tame it with any kind of egg. That's what they're saying, that you can tame it with any kind of egg you have got on the game, even moth eggs. Look at that, moth eggs. You can tame it with any type of egg that you want. But the lower down of the eggs, so the bottom of here, let's say, the Microraptor eggs, it's going to take extremely long to tame a Titan boa. It doesn't matter what level it is. If you're on an official server, it's going to take a long time with Microraptor eggs. Then you've got Dodo eggs, obviously, Dillo eggs, Turtle eggs, Kairuku eggs. So this is like I don't know. These are like sections of the food. So I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. So you've got up here when it says Giganotosaurus, Bronto, Dimetapaton, Allosaurus, and so on and so forth, all them categories. So this is what it means. It doesn't mean them actual eggs. There's like a category. So if we go to, let's say, Allosaurus eggs, this is the category for Allosaurus eggs that will provide the same nutrition as the Allosaurus eggs. So you got RG eggs, Carno eggs, Kentra eggs, Spino eggs, Stego eggs. They are the group of eggs that you can substitute for Allosaurus eggs. That's what it basically means. You don't have to have Allosaurus eggs. You can substitute whatever. You can switch it with a different kind of egg if you don't have a bunch of Allosaurs that you're going to carry on breeding just to get the eggs. It can be any type of these eggs in this category. I tried to make that as simple as possible, but obviously it didn't come out. So yeah, that's what it means. These are all the eggs you can tame it with, and these are the categories of the eggs that you can tame it with. So instead of using that one, you can use Ixiornis, a Raptor, Pteranodon, Wyverns, Terrorbirds, and so on and so forth. So it's basically what creature do you have the most of, and you're willing to breed just to get the fertilized eggs. Because a lot of people do have Pteranodons to get round, so maybe yes, they can breed a bunch of them and feed them to things, or Raptors. A lot of people have Raptor armies, like I said. But the further you get down this list, the less effective the eggs are going to be when taming the Titan boa. So the best categories to try and fit with are the top few. So a lot of people have Rexes because they're big, they're dangerous, they do a lot of damage. So breeding Rexes, pretty darn easy to do. Quetzals, a lot of people have Quetzals to carry heavy loads and sometimes to build a temporary base to fly around and so on and so forth. You can breed some of them if you got a lot of them, but a lot of people don't seem to have a lot of Quetzals. It's mainly Rexes. Utaranus eggs, yes, now it's a new feature into the game. Maybe a lot of people have these. Breed them to your heart content, but keep the fertilized eggs. Do not hatch them, just keep them. Now on PvP, on like official servers, I do not notice a lot of tribes having Brontos. Taming a Bronto, not a thing that someone really does. So maybe that isn't the best option. Diplo eggs, exactly the same. A lot of people will not tame on unofficial servers. Giga eggs, on the other hand, if you're in an alpha tribe, you maybe have one or I don't know, more than one, obviously. 3, I don't know. How many of the gigas you want when you're an alpha tribe doesn't really matter. You just tend to have gigas when you're in an alpha tribe. Now, if you ever want to tame a Titanoboa, and I don't see why you would in official servers when you're trying to raid something, I don't know. Because Titanoboas are good for really knocking people out. One bite and it's like boom, teleport up, you're down straight away. So maybe if you've got a bunch of these and you had a Quetzal and you built a cage around the Quetzal, you dropped the Titanoboas in, you flew over someone's base so you're out of reach of the turrets and everything, you demolish one of the walls, and then you send the Titanoboas down into the base on aggressive, obviously, and they'll go around the base killing everything. I don't know if that's a good idea. You might as well have to let me know. If anyone plays the official servers and you think that's a good idea, please let me know, because that was just a wild guess, like I said, because they do a lot of teleport. They really do Titanoboas, and if you've got an absolute ton of them, I'm guessing it could pretty darn take out the base. As long as you have some health and some melee damage, I think Titanoboas are OP, are going to be pretty darn OP. But anyway, Moles, that's all the information about how to tame them and what to tame them with. So yeah, if you need a quick look at how many eggs it's going to take you, this is for level 1. Just take a quick look here. Then it skips to a level 30. Then a level 60. Level 90. 120. Then 150. But like I said, I will be covering in this, when this comes out for console, I definitely will be covering this in a how to tame video when I get onto the Titanoboas, because at the moment I'm only on G, I do believe, so T is a long way away. But anyway, Moles, I hope this helps you out. For people on PC and even people on consoles waiting for this to come out, you will know to do some breeding in the meantime to gather up all these fertilized eggs, so when this update does drop to console, you can go out and tame a Titanoboa straight away. So I hope you found this informative. I hope it really does help you out. I'm looking forward to Tameable Titanoboas coming out just to get the eggs, because if Titanoboas are mate boosted, I know they don't really tend to have a gender. I don't know if that's a thing. I haven't seen anything, but if we could get just normal eggs out of the Titanoboas, that'd be fantastic, just for some of the kibble. But anyway, Moles, if you enjoyed, please don't forget to share that like button, who's boss, by punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, Mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. Well, that's it. I'm Mortal T, and I'm out.